So how did our integrated strategy allow us to successfully launch an airline from scratch? In 2022, we started our partnership with Norse Atlantic Airways, and they set us the challenge of coming up with a completely connected, digitally integrated strategy to allow them to go from 0 customers to as many as possible over the course of the next year. So we developed a connected strategy, including things like experimentation, integration, and tactical activation to be able to do this. So what's the first thing that you need to do when you're launching a brand new business? Well, you're going to need to develop some sort of brand awareness or understanding of who the brand are. We knew that we needed to be present across the entire customer journey, which is really, really difficult when you're starting from scratch. And we needed to be front of mind at the moment of purchase. We knew that part of the brand strategy in the initial year was going to be leaning on sales periods as well. And it's very, very difficult to capture demand during a sales period off a basis of nothing. So we needed awareness to be there before that period of demand. So to be able to do this, we needed to leverage a completely full funnel approach to be able to capitalize on those sale periods. There was a few things that we knew about Norse and their customer base already. We knew that 50% of European travelers actually take between 4 weeks and 12 months to research a holiday. So it's a really, really long time for potential customers to be researching. We also knew that actually, when it comes to converting, Norse customers take between 12 and 28 days after clicking on a paid ad to convert. So again, there's a relatively long window to be able to capture during that warm phase as well. So we developed a strategy where we were doing brand bursts and then sale campaigns. So our brand burst would run over a period of several months leading up to a sale period. And this is when we were reaching out to cold audiences through platforms like TikTok, YouTube, and connected TV, and making sure that we were really building that awareness before we knew we were going into this sale period. The sale period would then come. We've built up an audience base, and that's our warm and hot users. Then we're pushing out to those users, but also capturing demand through channels like search, essentially. And we were able to harvest demand during sale periods where we know that intent is really, really high. So this entire digital strategy was underpinned by a really close-knit client relationship between us and the client. Our mantra impression really is one team, is how we operate. So we're all working towards the same goals. We need to operate as one team. Our strategy and our client success departments were paramount for this. So they were liaising with the client on a near daily basis, particularly during those sale periods. We also ensured that they had access to channel specialists whenever they needed to as well. This meant that our digital strategy was underpinned by a really close-knit client relationship, which is the way that we like to work with all of our clients here. And the results really speak for themselves. So since launching, actually, 1 million or more than 1 million people now have booked seats with Norse Atlantic. Also, SimilarWeb named Norse the 6th fastest growing travel and tourism provider of 2023 as well. So you can see that the growth is continuing and they're becoming a big name in the industry too. And that is how we successfully launched an airline with an integrated strategy.